Hey everybody, Sean and Allison here from Spoken Garden. Today we're hardening off our seedlings and we're going to show you what we do and how we do it.
Yeah, it's definitely time. These guys are starting to stretch a little bit in our greenhouse, and we'll show you what that looks like and how to do it, like Sean said. So here we go.
So this is the table where we're going to harden off our seedlings.
The table.
Yep, the table.
This is our project palette table that we use for many, many reasons. But
you might have seen it in a couple other episodes.
you know, we kind of recommend if you're going to harden off your seedlings, it might be a good idea to keep them off the ground if possible, because I know here in our climate, we have a lot of pests, and they seem to be out really early this year.
Especially slugs.
Yeah.
So, and one thing we found out last year that we probably don't want to do this year is put a bunch of sluggo around all of our seedlings, because they kind of grew fuzzy things out of them. It didn't turn out that well. So, and if you want to, you can reference a couple of our videos. We'll have some of those down below for you, but if you want to see that, it's interesting. So
we've got the final destination.
Final destination.
We need to go get the seedlings.
It's about the journey. Yes. So, well, and first we probably need to explain to you about hardening off. A couple of you out there have asked us about this.
Yeah.
And you've asked us to explain it, and so here we are. So guys, we're here in our greenhouse, and you can see we got our seedlings out here. And for hardening off, guys, really what you want to do is you want to get your seedlings hardened off about a week, maybe even 2 weeks. You want to go through the hardening off process before you actually plant them out wherever they're going to go in your garden. So you want to give them that time to adapt to the outside conditions, whether it's wind, rain, sunlight, cloudy conditions, just being outside of where you've had them. Like right now we're in this greenhouse. It's a little bit more humid in here. It's warmer. There's no wind. So these seedlings haven't been exposed to wind. That's going to be important to slowly expose them to that so they can kind of harden themselves off before they go out into the real world. So that's what we're going to do today.
What do we have here?
What do we got? What do we got? I can never say this.
Rouge d'hiver.
Rouge d'hiver.
It's a nice red lettuce back here from Baker Creek, and then spinach from Botanical Interests.
And so we've got some chard. We've got some radishes. Yeah. Almost all of these are ready to pretty much starting to get hardened off here. But to back it up, guys, you want to harden your plants off definitely before you plant them outside. But another way to look at it too is start hardening them off basically when they've got their first true leaves. So guys, so here's some mustard here. You can see right here, these are the first leaves that emerge with the plant, but they're not the first true leaves. The first true leaves are these little guys right in the center. They're starting to develop. And so we're looking at these saying, well, yeah, they're ready to be transplanted. Plus they're getting crowded, and we already know, we saw in a previous video, you can see some of these already have the roots coming out the bottom. Yeah. And so that's another sign that they need to be transplanted. So to get them transplanted though, we got to harden them off because they're going outside.
Look at all these sweet peas coming.
Oh yeah.
So excited.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, you can see these are starting to get pretty tall and leggy, a little bit leggy, right? Yeah. I mean, they're kind of stretching. So they're gonna really toughen up.
We've got lettuce, and they are stretching. They're just flopping over. So we got a
kind of a lettuce mix, gourmet mix right there.
So, but all of this, pretty much all of this needs to be starting to get hardened off.
Except for these guys. What should we pull these out?
Yeah, we'll pull these out.
These are snapdragons, you guys. Now these are random plantings.
How did that happen?
Those are more mustard greens, but these are all like tons of little snapdragons, and they take a while to kind of grow.
So I'm gonna put these, actually we can put them over here.
So we'll get this sorted out. What are we doing over here? Oh yeah, good idea.
Just had this tray here, just sitting here, just hanging out.
I know. Now, all of these crops, we know where we're going to plant them. We have some beds available in our front yard garden, and we'll show you that video in about a week. But again, we want to get these outside.
Yeah, look at that. I mean, even the sweet peas have
look at that.
Yeah, a lot of roots.
Wow,
they are seeking out new places to grow, new life and civilizations.
It's going to be great.
So, okay, so let's do this. So what we're going to do is we're just going to grab these. So guys, what you want to make sure that when you're bringing them outside, you're also taking them back in before you go to bed at night, because you don't want to leave them out in these climates overnight. You want to keep them protected overnight with colder temperatures.
Okay, all right, he's back.
Back, Jack. One more to go too.
Okay, so 4 out of the 5. Yeah, these really germinated so quickly, and so excited to get those planted. Oh.
Yep, there's the sweet peas.
Sweet peas.
We're good to go. Now, if you're hardening them off, just some tips here. If you're hardening them off outside, and wherever you're hardening them off, and especially if you're outside and you have water, like it's gonna rain kind of hard, Probably not a good idea to leave these out here just yet. Get them back inside or cover them somehow, because you might not think about it, but these seedlings, they're so new and their tissue is so soft, they're not going to take a hard rain very well at all, and it could break stems, it'll move them around, it's just not going to be good for them. So get them covered, get them out of the rain.
That's really good advice. So we covered when to harden them off, right? As soon as you see the first true leaves, as soon as you see roots coming out the bottom.
And they get really crowded like this, they need to be thinned out. Yeah, because I mean, we don't have to have these, when they get crowded, we don't have to go plant them right away. We could, I mean, outside, we could go plant them in the greenhouse. We'd have to just repot them into something bigger with more room for each plant to grow in. We don't have enough pots.
Yeah.
And we really don't have enough soil to put each one of these little guys into. So it's just gonna be easier for us to harden them off as fast as we can and then get them out to the beds.
I like that plan.
Yep, me too. Okay guys, so we gave you the lowdown on hardening your plants off. We wanted to mention here, these plants are cold hardy crops. So we planted them with the idea to get them out into the ground about this time, maybe about mid-March. So we're a little bit ahead of it, but you know, this is what we timed out roughly. But make sure that when you're hardening off your crops or your plants, that you're aware of the nighttime temperatures when you plan to actually put them outside. If they're not hardy to those nighttime temperatures, wait. Don't put them outside yet.
We would not be doing this with tomatoes right now, or any of our like summer blooming annuals, like cosmos and sunflowers and stuff like that. We waited on those.
It's way too cold still.
These are all, like Sean said, these are things that can go in the ground right now in our climate.
So guys, with that, leave your comments and questions down below for us. We love hearing from you. Give us that thumbs up, let us know we're doing a good job, and make sure to subscribe to our channel so you get updates on our latest videos. And
come on back tomorrow to see what we're up to, because we always have something going on in the garden. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.